One, go.
Oh, hello and welcome back, everyone, to another exciting and thrilling episode of Dude, Where's My Drift? As we continue our playthrough of Mechageddon, I am your not-so-humble Grand Mechanist, the Double Doge, with three of my lovely friends tonight, Clue, K, and ST.
Hello.
We are missing our fourth tonight, but we wish him the best.
Missing our fourth, but number one in our hearts.
He's always number one in our hearts. You should see my private chats with him. It's just real love of each other.
I only met him through you over a weekend at Gen Con, a very smelly, crazy affair, and I fell in love.
Sounds like Gen Con.
I get it 100%.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to put this guy in my pocket and keep him forever.
He's a great guy.
Fucking great dude.
And not quite pocket size, but I guess if your pockets are big enough, he'd probably fit.
I have big pockets. Historically big pockets. No, he's not. He's not a huge guy. No. It's entirely doable, really.
So it's been a hot minute since we've been here. I was looking through my notes yesterday, and it has been about a month because of the holidays and all that stuff. So
yeah, it's crazy how that happens.
Almost like we haven't played in a whole year.
Oh,
it feels like that.
It feels that way.
You're better than
Feels
that.
like the very first time.
Does anyone remember what happened last time on Dude,
Until
Where's My
ST
Drift?
reminded me
Nope.
of a thing. And
Sure
I
don't.
barely remember that. I think we went into a facility.
That's correct.
And I personally smashed a thing with a rock.
That's almost always a given.
Or a fist.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
No,
the
it was
things.
fists.
I remember what happened.
There were like plant monsters, I think.
They were,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
They
was
were
Casarx,
the
right?
yeah, Casarx
Casarx.
from
Yeah.
Castroville.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, nobody got impregnated yet.
Well,
I'm not sure how I feel about using
I
the word
did
yet,
get a couple phone numbers. We'll see.
You guys did, I believe, get hit by some
You're going to treat me to a
some
lovely vegan
spores
dinner.
that the spores really you guys want to have to punch stuff. I believe Danger got hit with those.
Danger really wanted to smash things. Yeah.
Yes, that did happen. Is that where Danger is this week? Is he going to rehab to kind of clear his brain a little bit?
Is he in an iron lung currently?
No, he's not going to rehab. He's just Yeah, there was one supposed survivor who you guys, I believe, I mean, they're currently surviving. You guys loaded them up and they take Tip Squadron is right there too. They Highbrow and Sharkwing kind of help take some of the stuff that you guys had and the samples and take them to like one of the research areas so they can help get that stuff processed. You guys get your mechs kind of cleaned up and mounted into like the maintenance facilities essentially. And we find ourselves as you guys just are finishing up your last duties doing mech stuff. You guys are on your way walking back to the dormitory, and it's pretty late at night now. And you guys are gonna basically just taking the catwalk across from the upper level of the mech hangar that goes right across to the dormitory. And that's where we essentially begin tonight. You guys see that shot, I think.
Yeah, I mean, we got everything back reported in. There shouldn't really be anything else on schedule for us tonight. And Maine's going to flip up with his comment and checking sure they didn't get any more orders out or anything like that. They are indeed still off duty as he should be.
Yeah, there's nothing there. You guys know that pretty much when you guys get back from patrols or assignments like this, that you can essentially you find your own as once your mechs get put into the hangar, basically. Oh, you're not in your room yet. You guys are on the catwalk up above, and as you guys, as you guys move up the catwalk, you see there's 4 individuals who kind of be sort of lounging about on the catwalk. You guys go ahead and roll me perception checks about these 4 individuals.
It's a total fucking freak show.
Perception check. Let's see here.
Dr. Clean's good.
I have some exciting shiny new dice I got for the halt for crit miss that I'm going to
Let's
try
maybe
out
just call
tonight.
them
So we'll see how this
Dr.
goes. They are clear with little snow globe inside, and they have black cats landing around
That was a
behind the
lot of
numbers.
description.
Oh, yeah, I'm so.
That's gonna be an
pretty.
11 total for perception check. I don't know how well you guys can see these.
I also only got an 11. I had a 6 on the die.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
obviously 11 then. Magically, it was 11. Incredible. Way to go, crew.
We got this because we are professionals.
High fives all around. They might be people. We don't know. I'm sorry. It was actually a 15. I misread this. I have 5 ranks. It's a total of 9. So 9 plus 6. 15. I'm an asshole. It's a 15. 15. That's so miserable. Yeah, I had a plus 9. So it's a height advantage. You're taking the whole scene. Motherfucker. Oh, Clue hates these people.
Yeah, so there's these 4 people on top of this the pathway, the bridge, essentially. They're people, um, and you the first thing you notice is that they're not really, they don't seem to be working. It looks like maybe
Corpo fucking corpo warfare. I hate it. I hate it so much.
And
I hate it.
as you
These
guys walk
Blackwater
towards
fucks.
the bridge,
Fuck away from me.
the one of them kind of steps in the path right in the middle, and he just kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, looks like we have some real important Huskars coming across from a big important mission here."
Can I pick him
guys,
up by his waistband and just hoist him up over my shoulder and out of my way?
I mean, you can try it, yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna power walk right through him, just hoist him by his fucking his belt out of my way. Just move.
That would, yeah. Give me you're essentially trying to grapple the guy pretty much. So give me an attack roll. That would be appropriate.
Okay, I will happily do so. Give me a second. I'm not on the sheet. That's why. A +10 to this. That's a 17, 27.
All right, yeah, you pick him up. What are you gonna do with him? Are you just gonna dump him behind yourself?
I'm just kind of just kind of lateral, maybe he, just so he would kind of drop, still within in the confines of the bars of the catwalk. He's not like a psycho, but he is off duty, and this man is in his way. And he is bigger than him, and he is of no rank that he can see.
I'm gonna say you kind of drop him kind of behind you here.
Yeah, just kind of back into the.
And he falls to the ground, and you see immediately the other three guys they all kind of draw light saps. And let's roll initiative. And
They
not
are
deal with
light
this-
saps.
Let's not deal with this social encounter. Let's just fight people.
Get in my way.
Damn
I'm a
it, you-
giant.
They were going. You didn't have to just throw him over the ledge like that, though.
I didn't throw
Not
him
over the
over it.
ledge.
It was. I specifically said he was in it.
Yeah.
I just dropped him from a very tall height.
Yeah, but again, you could have just actually talked, not just run over.
It is beer 30. He is thirsty. It's been a long day, and we had to deal with lots of plant monsters. 11 on the die. What do I got for niche? I think I am at a flat 11. Yes. I am finally at 0 initiative, folks.
Congratulations.
Woohoo! No subtracting 1 from me. Haha.
What Magus and Pivot get at?
Magus has a non-natural 20.
Pivot has
Non-natural.
8. Total of 8.
Is it like a supernatural, paranormal?
Preternatural, hypernatural.
It's just not natural. I don't know what more you want from me there.
Some
All right, give
poetry.
me a second here as I organize everybody.
If I give you 1 second, that's not probably enough time.
You're good. I can't
No.
actually get the string run right now anyway. Hey, yo.
Banter, banter, banter.
Remember how this
so I have
game
to
works.
restart it,
and how this
and
guy-
I was not.
Yeah,
I was just
honestly,
after restarting.
Like you guys,
I didn't realize.
surrounded them in initiative order.
That's convenient.
Oh, they're dropouts? These pussies.
Yeah, you guys didn't get to learn that. There's a whole.
I think I dropped down.
You could have
There,
taken these
that guy
guys
is
out.
so lucky. That is so far. Oh my god! I could have killed him. I didn't even see that. I was so focused. I was still focused on the fucking entrance.
Yeah, I think it would
Oh
be
my
a
God.
pretty painful drop. I don't know if it
That would have killed him.
Wouldn't
25
count.
feet?
Nah.
It,
In the
I
real
would
world,
have snapped
but
his
not in the
neck.
game.
I have known dudes
In
that
the
fell
real
off
world,
ladders
yeah.
and died from shorter
Yeah, you
feet
can-
than
you
that.
You can fucking just fall while walking and die,
You
but
just crush yourself and die.
not in Starfinder.
oops. Let me.
Yeet, that's like, 1.5 yeets. It's no big.
And you would have dropped them from up here, so it would have been
Yeah,
like
it would have been like
3
40
yeets.
feet.
Would have been getting dropped 3 yeets.
3 yeets. That's no good. You can't go. I just realized that our building looks exactly like Lucas Oil Stadium. It's weird.
I mean, a little bit, yeah, I guess. Is it because it's a big brick building with a weird roof?
Like a barn roof, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Magus, you are going to be up first.
Hell yeah. I can't see any of them because
Exactly who
Zeed's
we
big
need to be.
ass is in my way.
You can actually
love
see the
my
one
big
that he
ass.
dropped behind him. There's a guy here
That's
that
fair.
he dropped behind him, who is currently prone. That was what you did to him. You moved him and dropped him, and he fell prone.
I imagine.
Magus is just gonna like
Basically,
kind of
that's bodily harm.
take him out and just like rub at his eyes a little. He's like,
Should take D6.
you know,
Just saying.
really, this is just we didn't need to do this. And then he's going to wait. I need to check the distance here real quick. What's this ruler here? It's like 35 feet. Where are you?
Let me make sure the scale is right on this map. It should be right. Yep. Okay. Yes.
And then he's going to just kind of walk forward to his like right behind Yeet here. Try and squares a little bit because tiny versus giant versus huge. And then Magus is going to throw a grenade.
Oh.
Just complaining about escalation and then throws a grenade.
Because
You could have talked it out.
hold on. All right, I'm going to have to like drop it kind of behind him a little bit because that's a 20-foot blast radius. But yeah, if I drop it behind that guy in the back, it should be safe.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Yeah.
do that.
But yeah, so sorry. Mage is gonna kind of stride forward, just grabbing the grenade off his belt, like rubbing his eyes. He looks up at you. He's like, I blame you for this. We probably could have talked way past these guys and gone to our beers a lot faster, but you had to pick him up and heave him on top of and suplex on top of the railing. And
Not
then
in my way.
hucks a grenade into
Not in
where it's
my
gonna
way.
hit all three of them. That's going to be a 19 on the die.
Yeah, I mean, you hit where you want to hit.
Yeah. I'm using one of my solar flare grenades, so I need reflex saves, please.
Oh, these are good ones.
All right.
DC is going to be embarrassing. Hold on. I guess it's a DC 15.
Yeah, it's plus your dex.
Let me just double check who is who there.
This is like a lethal damage grenade, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. All right, just checking. Because they pulled out non-lethal weapons.
I'm just
No, it happened. It happened. I'm not complaining. I'm just
I don't
checking.
have alternate options really here. So
What's the DC on this?
15.
15. Okay. One of them saves, I believe. This is the guy closest is actually the guy that saves.
Ironic. So that'll be 7 points of damage to the fails and 3 to the save, and just continue his free action turn jabbing here. Mage is going like, look, guys, don't mess with us. Just get out of here and move on your way. This is consider this your warning blast. And it's electricity and fire, if that matters for anything.
No. It does not matter. But the guy who took the least amount of damage, it's his turn. And he's going to now kind of shift in between these barrels to get a little bit more cover. He's going to pull out a pistol, and he's now going to shoot at mages.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cover here, right?
You do get some cover.
If he shoots my boy, I'm gonna fucking drop him over the fucking side rail.
I mean, your boy just dropped a grenade on them, so I feel like it's
I don't care
at this point.
Yeah, it might be, but it's still the facts are the facts. I've told you what I'm gonna do.
It's a 14 against EAC.
Oh yeah, it's a miss.
Shot at
All
my
right.
boy though. that's Yeet's a smart man, but he's an angry man, and yeah.
All right, so this guy is going to stand back up, and with his sap, he's just going to take a swing at the back.
He
side
stands
of
up?
Yeet's. Yeah.
Yeet swings at him.
Why?
Standing up doesn't provoke.
It doesn't.
Got that new soldier
No.
thing. Oh, I thought you got a new soldier thing. There's a
No.
soldier ability. Oh.
Yeah. Now
I will have
Starfinder.
to take that though.
It'll be
Yeah.
great for fighting alongside Pivot.
Yeah.
I will.
It is.
I will be taking that then. Yeah. for
All
sure.
right, so
Beat down.
That's right. I need to take that one.
Oop,
My bad.
he rolled a nat
Okay.
1, so he does
He
not
ain't
do
doing shit.
anything.
Biscuit.
Okay, I mean,
If they're all within your reach, could be a reposition check. Just saying.
yeah.
I think reposition does allow you to hit a guy with a guy.
Let me
Does it?
double ch-
I think so.
Then I would like the reposition check.
Because I think there's a like thing in reposition where it's like if you reposition someone into something else, they take like 1d6 bludgeoning or something. So I imagine you could just say, so does the person getting hit? I don't know. If it's not explicit, I feel like it's an easy.
I'm a very
yeah.
big.
I don't see anything in reposition specifically about hitting someone else with it.
I don't think there is either that I remember, but
No, because if you succeed
Also, I mean-
better, it lets you move them farther, basically.
but improvised weapon, d6 of damage.
Yeah, there's that.
Hmm?
Also, I chose screw fall at the bottom of my chair, so that's fun.
I mean, it's gonna be because it's gonna take at least 2 actions to because you have to grapple the guy to be able to throw him, basically. And I don't think you're gonna be able to throw him at somebody else the same turn.
I
Okay.
was
That's
planning
fair.
on tripping
That's
that
fair.
guy. I
Okay.
was planning on
You
tripping
trip that guy.
and telling him just to
I-
stay down.
I will just summon my rock in my hand and I will non-lethally smash these fellas with a line attack. Then. Is that? I think that's well within the yeet move.
I'm just trying to check how line works with obstacles.
I believe they stop it.
My particular lines do not get stopped by things easily. So, because of feats.
They're also not quite
Through
in a
soldier
line
fuckery,
either.
I have made this character obscene.
There's these 2 guys are in a line, but
Okay, I'll hit those too.
okay.
I mean, the other option is I hurl pivot to the behind of them.
I mean, that's
And-
also a thorough plan.
How big is the rock that you throw? Because this thing's only 10 feet across.
It's 2d8 now plus 10.
It's not like 10 foot wide.
My rock is 3 bulk.
Yeah, it's like a
Your rock
big
weighs more than
box,
I do.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Easily. It's a rock.
You're a
Just a
plant.
little rock would. You're a plant. That's just how rocks work. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and roll that attack with your rock.
Big fucking rock. I got a 12 on the die. Yeah, that's a 12. This thing has got weird cursive. What is Yeet's attack? I'm sorry. Here's the sheet. Quick. Plus 10. So that's 22.
22. Okay, it's going to hit both of them. So roll
Yes.
that damage.
2d8s. I need d8s. Sorry. Oh, no, it was non-lethally. So it would have been -4 to that. Sorry. I did declare that earlier.
So that'd be an
18.
18.
Yeah.
That's going to
Sorry.
hit the front guy, but it's going to miss the back guy because the back guy does have cover.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
The front guy is going to get pinned to a fucking crate by a rock, though, so he's not going to feel happy about it.
It's not going to feel happy about it. I get it. All right, that's one. Where the fuck is my other? Ooh, good ones. 8 and a 5, 13, 23.
23
Knockout.
points of non-lethal damage.
23
Jesus Christ.
points of non-lethal damage.
All right,
This
well,
machine.
he drops because that's how much health he has when he's at full HP.
Well,
and he was not
sucks
at
to
full
be him,
HP.
huh?
So he's down, withering,
He's non-lethally down.
non-lethally
So,
down. He's not awake.
I will
now.
tell the commander that I didn't go for their heads.
Pivot. It's your turn.
All right, Pivot is going to, with one arm, summon his entropy shield, and with the other, draw his Xenolash, like living vine whip, and is going to try to trip the person right next to them who just stood up.
Alright.
Now that I'm level 5, I target EAC +8 instead of KAC +8. So, and I add a bunch of things, so I'm adding a total of 14 to the roll. I'll crack the die.
That's dope as fuck, baby.
25 versus
That's
EAC
gonna-
+8.
That's gonna do it.
Yeah.
love
So
that shit.
so they are tripped, and I'll just kind of like lean in a little and whisper, "Stay down."
He just he
You
just
should have been the
drops.
Vanguard last season. What the fuck was I doing?
And the Xenolash has the entangle ability. I don't know if it's the way that it works is a creature hit by the weapon is entangled until it escapes with an acrobatics check. I don't know if that
the way it
works if you
works.
trip them too, but I feel like it should.
I mean, you're still because you're doing an attack.
Well, I'll say
So I'm
Entangle
assuming
is
you're still
totally different
hitting.
then.
Yeah. Yeah, so then they're also automatically just like covered in like sap, and that just kind of like spreads around on their body and makes it harder for them to move.
Oh wait,
Don't like that.
I'm really rethinking.
All it does is
this
it just like reduces their speed or something.
Yeah.
It's not that good. It's more just annoying for them than anything else.
Okay.
I
Well,
can't get back yet.
that is the end of round 1. I'm assuming that was the end of your turn. Back top of round 2, Magus, there is one guy who is unconscious on the ground now, non-lethally. Another guy who is
Obviously.
unconscious. Well,
Your Honor.
he's on the ground covered in Pivot sticky sap. And then there
I
are,
Don't call it
Phrasing
that.
right there, but all right.
Don't call it that.
there are still two guys. One is a little bit
This
more
is
covered
cover
than
your
he was
ass, by the
before.
way.
Yeah, so Magus is going to just stride forward first and foremost, kind of get in the middle of everything, and he's gonna have just another grenade in his elf hand as he kind of just casually walks forward, looks at the three guys up here. He's like, all right, so now that we've gotten the pleasantries out of the way, what do you say that we all just kind of start over? You guys back down, and we let us go on our way, and we don't cause any more trouble for each other. How do we feel about that? And I would like to use intimidate to try and demoralize them into giving up,
Yeah.
or just demoralize them in general. Do I get? I do not get that yet.
I'll shift back to the social encounter rules that you guys could have done to begin with.
Fuck your rules.
That's gonna be
I told you
a
the same thing. Because fuck your rules. That's why I made this giant.
it's gonna be a 9 on the die for a total of 24.
All right. And I'm going to give you a circumstance bonus because you already KO'd one of their friends. And you're just standing there menacing with a grenade, even though you're 12 inches tall. The grenade's probably like half as tall as you are.
Yeah, it is.
He's really hard to hit, though. He's so small. It's just so small. And he's got grenades. You got to watch out.
And is that they seem very intimidated. Are you going to do anything else?
Personally.
No, that's kind of that's it. Maybe just gonna just stand there, just like, you guys gonna nut up or shut up.
So this guy steps out. He looks at you, looks at the grenade, looks at his dead friends.
He's not dead.
Unconscious.
He's not dead.
And he just leaves. he books it, like just takes off sprinting.
Yeah, fucking bull hack water, motherfucker.
Wait, does that have my...
This guy who is still on the ground, he just kind of just holds his hands up a little bit and is like, we didn't mean anything. We're just goofing.
You goof with a giant?
This guy goes to grab his buddy, but his buddy is heavier than he thought.
He's mine now.
And so then he just takes off running.
No, just let him go. Just let him go. All right.
And this guy is not going to do anything because he's unconscious. Yeet, what are you going to do?
I'll let him go. I'm gonna just keep walking for our barracks. Like they were in my way. I don't like these guys.
All right. Pivot, are you doing anything?
I think Pivot would extend a hand to help the dude up and just be like, you made the right decision. Get out of here.
Yeah, no,
right.
I'm just gonna walk right past him.
Yeah. With that, the end of that, with Pivot, we're gonna drop out of combat here. These guys disappear.
Mage is gonna rifle through the unconscious guy's pockets. Not gonna steal his credits. I just want to be clear. I'm not stealing his
He's
credits.
gonna fuck up his
I'm
credit.
just
Real
grabbing.
bad.
I'm learning some things about me just
I'm just
today.
grabbing his ID to figure out who the heck this guy is and who his comrades are later on.
Yeah, he's just got like a contractor ID. It's
Probably a fake name.
Yeah, he's just a as I said, you guys know that there have been a lot of contractors who've been hired to help fill in essentially shortcomings in staff right now. He doesn't have a name in the book. Do you want me to give him one?
Absolutely.
His name is Bob Gathorian.
Bobby Gathorian?
Bobby
Bobby
or Bob.
Bobby
Bob
Thorian.
E or Bobby?
Bob E. Thorian.
All right, Bob E. Thorian.
Yeah.
May just kind of looks at Eddie, tucks it into his pocket, nudges him with his foot a little bit until he wakes up.
His eyes kind of slowly wake up. He has a severe concussion, so he's still not with it.
All right, Bob, here we are, and like I picture May just as practically like sitting on this guy's chest, just like be there as much in his face as possible. He's like snapping his fingers in front of his eyes, like, Bob, focus around here, Bob. All right, let's get something straight here. You guys failed as Huskars. Don't fuck with us. Now you can run around, join your friends, and May just gets up off of him and then just lets him go.
Yeah, the other guy that Pivot helped get back up, basically kind of wanders staggerly, covered in Pivot sticky sap.
I'll call it that.
And the two of them, he helps his buddy up, and the two of them kind of just take off the same way. You guys, while you're here, give me a perception check.
It's a +9. I'll remember this time.
I got a total of 9.
I got a total of 12.
We're not a particularly perceptive group. We need our safety inspector.
I only got an 8 on the die for a 17.
I'll give it to Yeet. You kind of hear some like vague, like
It's
groaning.
the height advantage. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's just like you can take in the whole scene.
You hear
It's
some vague
cooler up
groaning
here.
from this
It's a bunch of muttering
crate
around
here.
hip height.
And the crate, it does have its like lid pulled off.
Someone
The
in
lid
the crate?
is pulled off.
Yeah, the lid's pulled off, like you just unattached, and you just hear like it's
He
just a
lifts it
crate.
off.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like a crate with a lid.
Yeah. He just yanks it like up off.
Right.
like Clue just pulled baseboard trim off somebody's house very easily and like without damaging anything. And
What are you doing now?
with just my hands, I think he could yeet, being very large, could pry open a crate.
Yeah, I mean, it's already half pulled off, so it doesn't take much to do it. But you do
He's
notice
got tools if he needs it. Yeah.
he kind of there's a brief another groan that all you guys, you're closer, you hear, but then you guys all see poke his head up. You see the member of Tempest Squadron, Starburst, pop his head up.
What are you doing in there?
Starburst.
Starburst?
Those guys, they fucking jumped me, man.
I wish we found it out before I
shit and
we
I
let
beat
him
the
go.
fuck out of them if that
He's like rubbing his nose and stuff.
I pick him up out of there.
All right, he groans because he does seem kind of battered and bruised right now.
I do it very gently, extend my full arm and have him step in my hand and just bring him out.
He gives you a good pat, and he's kind of standing there, and he leans against the crate with kind of like a heavy breath, and he's just like, "Yeah, they wanted me to pay them credits to get back to the. They wanted me to pay them credits to get back to the dorms, but."
Did you try grabbing him and picking him up over your shoulder and just dropping him?
No,
I
I tried just walking past him. Oh God,
Yeah,
guys!
where's
No,
the
you
rest?
gotta do the
where's
whole
the rest
drop
of
them
Tempest
behind
Squad?
you. Then they're behind you. You're already there.
Why are you kind of
Like,
running through here by yourself?
It's so facto the toll doesn't apply to you.
He kind of, I think they were helping you guys. Like I was down there too at one point, but I was coming back early, and that's when but yeah, they were definitely down there at some point when you guys came back from that assignment. I don't. Man, my head it hurts right now.
Let's get you to medical, man.
Here, let me just. Can you just lean down here for a moment? Just 1 second here, and I want to do a medicine check.
Yeah, sure.
I will aid.
I will watch.
I aid. Just barely.
That's going to be a 25 plus 8, so 27.
You immediately look at him, and Starburst is a pretty attractive guy for a Demai. It might not be up to your standards as a Raxlite, but he's an attractive guy for a Demai. But you can tell his nose is practically sideways right now because it is so busted.
Here, just get a little bit lower, right there, and Mag's gonna kind of reach up and like with his whole hand, he's like, all right, it's gonna hurt. 3, 2, and then just pop it back on 2.
He just like grunts as soon as you do that. It's like instant relief, but it also is like searing pain at the same time. And he like his eyes glass over for a brief second, and then he looks back and he's just like, why is it always me?
I asked myself
that is
question,
curious.
but he kind of pats him on the cheek, like not
It's almost
condescendingly,
like
but just politely.
you represent somebody from the writers' past. And metaphorically, they wanted all the bad things in the world to happen to you and nobody else.
Can you guys not tell the other people or Tempest Squadron about this? And can you definitely not tell Raptor about this? I don't need him glaring at me
How
anymore.
much money you have?
Yeah, we got you.
I've got like 40,000 credits.
Wait, hold on a second. How much?
That's so many credits.
Maybe like let him slide, and they said that. You see, it's one of those quick take up. Maybe like starts to watch it. Like, no, it's fine. This was on. Wait a second.
We don't get paid a lot.
Wait a second.
You guys know that. You guys know at this point that somebody Starburst is related to is like pretty wealthy and pretty famous. So he's probably connected pretty well.
You owe me a new rock.
What's wrong with that rock?
I want it bigger.
I can't make that rock bigger.
We'll get 1 more bulk, 2 more bulk, maybe 3 more bulk of another star metal. And
I don't think I can do that.
yeah, you can. And
No,
then I make it happen.
No, there's like an eternal power inside of me that says not to give you excess money for star metals. I think it's saying that
I'm gonna beat your plot armor away.
that would break the game.
I've already broken it, baby. I've already broken it.
If you want, we could do some first aid or
through their books.
Hand-to-hand combat training with you, so you could avoid this in the future.
Yeah, you need something.
Like, I know you're a good pilot. I know you're a good pilot, but everyone can use a refresher course on the basics of in-person combat as well.
Like Magus can throw a punch better than you.
Can he really?
Yes.
Oh,
we taught him.
He's got that little robot hand though, so of course he can.
It's not a robot hand. That's Vines, baby.
No, it's definitely robot hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's mechanical.
Oh,
I mean, just kind of like
flips
mechanical. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
A lot of mechanical normal version.
Yeah,
they're all mechanical by device.
I've misunderstood this whole time.
It's a biotech augmentation
Today I
cluster
learned.
of artificial prehensile vines.
So I guess it is vines, though.
Yeah, they're
Vines.
Artificial vine.
The word
yeah.
vines is there though.
I've always looked at it like
no, you're not.
Honestly, I always picture it as like Yeah, sure, it's fine, but they're clearly made out of metal and they're silver, and yeah.
This mustache plus foamy beer is ridiculous.
It was pretty nice. I enjoyed it. Starburst is pretty thankful of you guys, and he's like, well, I can probably give you guys some credits or something like that, just for helping me out.
I
You
mean,
don't want everybody to know that you're a massive pussy, right?
I think everybody already knows that ship sailed. Yeet.
You should join me for my morning
got
workout.
put in a
I'm telling
crate.
you, it'll change your life.
That's so much worse. It got worse. You know that, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Come on.
So he
We can fix this.
He just kind of reaches into his wallet. He does not have 40,000 credits on himself, but he does just kind of start counting out some.
I didn't
credits.
expect 40,000 credits, to be honest with you. That would have been crazy. Any credit.
But he hands you guys like 500 credits apiece.
Wow.
Well, thanks.
Look at him. He is
Just-
rich.
Just don't let Raptor know. Like he's gonna make me do something about this. So whenever you guys also
gets all the way down to his level,
did
just, like,
someone
getting
throw
all
a
the way
grenade, by the way?
down.
there is no proof of that
He
whatsoever.
does this all the way down.
My
He's
nose
like,
was fine until the
"This-
grenade went off.
This never
There,
happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't
None
recall
of
a
this
grenade going off
ever
in any way, shape, or
Once
form.
happened. No grenades. We never even were on a catwalk. What's a catwalk?
For that, just for reference, that lie mage is just told about I have no idea about a grenade. I rolled a 3 on the die for a bluff check for a
let me
total
see
of
how
20.
good Starburst is at sensing motive.
Hey,
no,
You
he's
don't
an
have
NPC,
to
so
proffer
he doesn't have it,
information when the
so-
guy also wants to hide this event.
Again.
He rolled an 8, so
He believes you wholeheartedly. Yeah,
Yep.
everything's cool.
There was no
Uh,
grenade. He's hearing
he-
things.
did fail his reflex save for that grenade. By the way, I did roll for him inside that crate.
He was in a crate. He got plus whatever.
I mean, you ever been next to something when something blows up? He definitely got rattled around inside there.
Several times. Several times. Too many times.
Going to roll
It's
a
not a
grenade
good
check on
time.
there was no grenade thing.
No, he looks at you and gives a little winking gesture, like he's just kind of just.
I want to use that grenade since we started.
I know there's gonna be a report about this. Just those contractors. God, I fucking hate all those guys that are here.
Yeah, well, if Bob Lorian cause any more trouble, then I know where he sleeps, and May just like flips out his ID badge and then slips it back into his pocket.
Robert.
Are you gonna kill him?
What?
Oh,
No. He
I
won't kill
will.
him either.
I may
We'll
just-
I can throw him
your
in
business.
75 feet. He will definitely die.
I mean, do you think I'm looking to get court-martialed here? No.
No, that
You
that
don't get
tracks.
court-martialed for that.
Trust me. I'm not going to kill him. I don't need to kill him.
All right, so he is
All those
appreciative
guys
of the
already got paid. It's fine.
bit of first aid. He kind of wanders himself back towards the dorms as well, kind of dejected and a little, beat up and all that stuff. But he makes his way over there. I'm assuming you guys are all going to go to the dorms as well.
Mage kind of
I would
sighs.
want to
It's
check
like,
in with the doctor first to
Let's-
see how the survivor was doing.
We should give Starburst
Oh,
a beer. and
yeah,
maybe
we
the
had a
rest of
whole
the
guy.
squad.
We had a guy. He's
yeah.
gonna still grab his beer, but he's gonna go meet you at the at the infirmary.
Yeah, we don't have to move around on the map that much for it, but we
Should have
will.
thrown that guy at him. That's what I should have done.
you guys make your way down there with the fuck is that Skittermander's name?
Dr.
Dr.
Feelgood,
Feelgood.
baby.
Did you guys
Clearly.
both make the same
Feel
joke?
Good.
I was repeating the joke from earlier.
Yeah, it's called a callback, is what
Oh,
it is.
it's his name is Dr.
In the
Fifi
biz,
Gujo.
that's
Dr.
in the biz.
Dr.
In the
Fifi
biz.
Gujo.
Gujo. That's a name.
Yeah, you guys make
We
your way
are
down there.
semi-professional.
He's got this person on the table. They're still unconscious currently, but he's doing everything they can currently to try to tend to their wounds, it seems like. But I appreciate you guys coming down here to help out, but we should probably give this patient some rest, at least overnight.
Yeah, I was just checking in to see how they were
You
doing.
want a beer, Doc?
I don't think you're allowed to have that, but yes. Yes, I would. Hold on, I'm a doctor.
And I hand him a beer. This is how Yeet makes friends. It's also how Clue makes friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. Dr. Fifi Gujo. I kind of hate that name.
Yeah, it's Dr. Feelgood.
He's, just getting this person all set up and
Phoebe
taken
Cujo.
care
You
of.
can't do that. No.
Not much
Cujo.
left here in this
That
moment.
leaves certain connotations to a certain age group.
Pivot would want to say to the doctor, Doctor, I have a companion that I haven't been giving the proper stimulation to, and I was wondering if maybe you would find them useful. And I'll pull out Pulse, my Primordrek, which is like the water elemental thing that it is able to roll medicine checks and aid medicine checks. If you'd like, I can let them stay here whenever I'm not using them to aid you in your work here.
Oh, I always love an extra pair of hands, especially when they're a little
pseudopods.
slimy. Well,
Pseudopods, technically.
Yeet
But yeah,
laughs uncontrollably.
Yeah. It is a Skittermander making a hand joke.
Yeah. Since I'm not going to be investing in medicine much moving forward, I figured don't really need to bring the medical assistant around very often.
Oh, that's terribly wise, and the GM won't take any note of that.
We have an envoy in the party, bud. It's fine.
No, someone else is investing in medicine moving forward. That's why I'm not as much.
Yeah, we have an envoy. We're good. Like, this motherfucker could do 2 per level to catch up, and it wouldn't hurt him.
We'll come back for Pulse, assuming Pulse is still alive. But nothing happens to the doctor and Pulse. I will come back for Pulse later.
I swear to God, feel good.
2 books later, you find out
Something bad happens to this pet that I am not invested in. I will murder everybody on this base.
That reminds me, at some point I was going to introduce a character just for Clue to have as a buddy, but I need to save that for a later time. He was going to get introduced during our New Year's week game, but
is it another giant?
It's not another giant.
Oh,
no.
That's not fun.
Good, because Yeet would have to fight them. That's the rules.
No, it was going to be the basis.
There can only be one giant. It's it's like the Patrick proximity rules. We can only have one every 50 miles at least,
Yeah, just for medicine, I have a +10 currently, and I have expertise in it, so I get a D6 on there right now as well.
Yeah, we have an envoy.
Get a D6 plus 1. I do have a D6 plus 1 now. Oops.
My original 3rd season character was going to be so much different than your envoy. I was going to be of no help to anybody.
Completely useless.
Completely useless to anybody but myself.
I'm a full skill monkey.
I went full fuck everybody else. I'm going to punch you like a freight train, but still just be like a little guy.
Just a little guy. All right, yeah, you guys.
And then I hit you with power armor.
Is there anything else you guys want to do late night before heading off back to bed?
Yeet drinks for a good 3 hours per standard Scottish giant rules, and then goes to bed.
Pivot drinks 1 beer and then goes to bed.
Does he drink 1 beer in the amount of time it takes Yeet to drink all the others?
No, he drinks it pretty quickly, actually. He gets it down pretty quick and then drinks like 3
I stand by my
for water.
Like, Magus has a single shot glass that takes him like a good 20 minutes and he sips it down like a pint.
Yeet just pours like a little bit for Magus and then drinks that beer. And if Magus wants more, he pours him a little bit.
Like I said, Magus gets a shot glass that he treats as a pint glass. I think that's about the right size. Maybe a double shot.
That would be like the most economical I could ever imagine being an alcoholic. It's just being an 18-inch plant.
All right. With that, you guys get into your bunks and all your drinking and debauchery. I'm going to step away for a minute or two because I have been drinking beverages. So
yeah,
be back.
10.
Yeah.
What? Well, BRB.
So, SD, you're thinking running on Mondays, you said?
Yeah, Sunday.
You cut out. I don't know what happened, but you cut out, bud. Completely. Like you said, Sunday. And then I couldn't hear you anymore. I don't know if they cut the feed or if I need to refresh. Maybe I'm afraid if I refresh, it's going to fuck up their end, but they can figure it out.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Well, yeah, it was definitely on my end. It's what happens when I like jostle the cable. Yeah, but I was looking for. I already have games on Sundays and Mondays, and I'm trying to find time slots in those days to have more games because, like, I already have games that are going to.
Yeah, that's a little tricky for me, being a dad and all.
Yeah,
I don't know if I could swing that, but if you need like somebody like at a random time, like hit me up, and I can see what I can do. If nothing else, I can probably point you in a direction. Lena, chill out. Just enjoy your toy. You're fine.
No, it's really not a big deal. I was just throwing out there, like, I'm trying to get more games going. So if people are available, you're more than welcome, and I wouldn't charge you. That was the main point of the message. But
also,
I run paid games, but you can join for free.
But to that point, maybe I can help push people in your direction too. So what are you like wanting to charge for, like a
right now?
Is it a session or is it a?
It's per session. It's per session is how it works.
Okay.
It's right now. I think I have them set at 15 per player per session.
That's pretty doable for people to learn a system.
Yeah, and it like works out. You have to pay a little bit more because start playing takes a cut on both sides. So it's like the player pays. If I'm charging 15, the player plays like 15 or like 16-20 or something, and then I get like 14-10. You know, like they take a small cut out of both sides.
That's
But
silly.
if it's like a friend of someone that I like actually know, then I would be willing to do like a discount too. Like I would probably just because I can change players' prices like individually. So I would probably do like 13. I think is like the minimum I can do where it's like because there's a minimum for payout. Like if you have less than $25 in your account, you can't take it out. So it's like when
Mhm.
players miss and stuff, it's like I need to have at least a little bit. But
So look into just getting yourself a Venmo card for the.
yeah, I
And
know it is. I could just do the Venmo thing, but I just can't use
that's
start
what I do
playing
for all
and
my gig
Venmo.
shit. Everything's going into that, and then I can transfer within 2 days to my account with no charge
If I wanted to do it that way
after the
though, I
fact.
couldn't use start playing. I would have to find like a different place to host my games because start
Yeah.
playing doesn't let you get paid outside. I mean, I do it all
But
the time.
if you
But
get
I
the
couldn't do it
Venmo
as a rule.
card, you get the routing information. Is my point.
Oh,
So it's just like a regular card, you know.
yeah.
So something to consider. And then I could just Venmo you. And be like, hey, that's done. And you don't have to fucking deal with middlemen.
Can also just like I have a GM page somewhere. I think I could just send you. It has like all of the different games that I currently have listed.
Right on. Do that. I will, you know, I've got some people that are interested in things, but, you know, on the fence, and could be a good learning experience for them. I don't know. Never know.
Yeah.
Many hands make light work.
I just really want to play more goddamn Pathfinder. I just like there's so many good Pathfinder adventures right now that I'm like dying to run.
Yeah, Chups just
Yeah.
added, like, asked me to be in a Frozen Flame game. So yeah, I'm all about that right now.
Just all the adventure paths and adventures they're putting out right now are just like banger after banger. It's insane. It's all so
Every
good.
one of them, I'm like, yes. I'm about to wrap up finally Extinction Curse, and like, it has been 4 fucking years, and like, it's been a long 4 years externally and within this game, and I've lost all presence of what is what, and I don't give a fuck anymore, and I just want it to be over. We are level 20 and I don't care, and that feels disheartening in a way. It's one of their earlier APs, so I feel like they threw this weird typical Paizo 5th book shit that just gets weird at you, and it just really took me out of the whole thing. And like, the whole idea of being circus performers and having to deal with, you know, cataclysmic cosmic events, you know, is weird to begin with. So the AP is kind of fucked to begin with, granted. But I also, like, we're working for the bad guy, you know, and the whole thing. And it feels very reminiscent to my time, my tenure in the fucking Marines, and I'm just like, I'm working for the bad guy. Like, I don't want to do Eridan's fucking bitch work anymore.
I really want to run Curtain Call. That's like one of the ones I want to run the most. It's like a high level AP where you're putting on an opera.
Yeah, that one was the one that I called for as our palate cleanser. Because it was completely weird. And that was what the buy-in was.
Yeah, I
It
keep
wasn't
describing it
typical.
to people as like it's the entire AP is like the penultimate episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender, where like they find out that there's that play about their adventures and they go and
Yeah.
they see it. That is the whole AP. It's about you creating an opera of your previous adventures.
Yeah, it felt very perfect for like an after Extinction Curse thing. But
Well, does
I
Extinction
digress.
Curse level 20 though?
yeah.
Or is that just the rebook? Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the second edition ones say you level 20 at the end of it. But you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's play some Starfinder.
Yeah.
Starfinder.
Starfinder.
Eventually we will find out who's first.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just kidding.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right. We're back to keep playing, even though whatever we're doing is not working. So it's just us, kind of, but not really.
Yeah. Recording for future posterity.
Look into it.
Yeah, it's been a couple. You guys sleep through the night. Nothing happens interesting. It's been a couple days. Is there anything you guys want to do in the following days after this mission?
No, I would totally tell Raptor that I beat the shit out of some guys, but I would not mention Starburst at all. But yeah, I would totally tell our bot, like our fucking commander, that I beat the shit out of some fucking
Raptor.
fucks.
You like tell him this, like, is there like, do you go to his like command center to tell him, or do you just like,
yeah, I like
okay,
lean down and knock on his fucking door.
He lets you in. He obviously has already heard of what happened because they went and ran to their bosses.
I'm sorry. You probably got a call in the middle of the night.
Did Magus throw a grenade at contractors?
No, I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, they said you guys threw a grenade.
I threw a rock really hard, but
you do have a big
non-lethally.
rock. I could see how they would think that's a grenade.
Yeah,
There was a lot going on. I just
was
tricked
a
the
lot.
guy. That's all.
Let me see if
Just you fucking owe me.
I'm sure Magus.
I will never dog my boys.
I feel like
kidding
Magus
me?
is going to get called into the office anyway. So,
Raptor is just like, oh,
no,
I don't like
big.
I don't like the contractors either, but they do work for us.
They were charging tolls across the catwalk?
Yeah, I have already heard from
I dropped him like bad
Squadron
habit
about that
behind
at one point, and Sharpwing about dropped one off the edge of the concourse at the same time too. So
he's lucky. Millimeter.
yeah, Sharpwing was gonna fly him up and then drop him. So I'm glad
Same height.
she can fly. You know she can
I
fly,
reached
right?
20 feet. You're short. Shut up.
Sharpwing has wings. She flies.
I throw
Like-
Sharpwing now.
All right. Just try not to fight
I'm not,
contractors.
I'm going to, I have to protect Nages. A grenade was thrown.
look,
This is the only way I can be.
Just
I can be
go.
Sharpwing.
Just go, Yeet. I don't want to look at
I'll
your
throw them 75
really-
feet in the air.
your big face is starting to upset me. Please go away.
I'm sorry.
he just kind of
towards the
shoos you
face.
off, and he goes back to doing his
And
paperwork.
You give him a call. Sorry, boss.
Just don't kill anyone on base.
I'll try.
You're dismissed. Go ahead. Yeah, he goes back to his paperwork and continues whatever he was doing. Anything else anybody specifically wants to do in some off time, downtime?
Morning calisthenics, exercise with the pets. I think a little bit of off-camera shopping as well.
You that first morning after the beatdown, Starburst actually joins you.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's wearing very nice, expensive running gear. Like he got brand new running shoes at some point overnight. You don't know
I
how,
also
but he
bought
did.
new workout clothes, actually. I did like explicitly buy new workout clothes. But yeah, I will do my normal exercise, and I'm assuming nobody else from our group shows up, but we've got
No.
a couple of my pets in Starburst.
I like to picture that you get several people from around the base, but none of your squad ever shows up for your morning exercises.
There's no mechanical effect yet. Next level, I'll start getting 10 hit points, but
It's
as
not
of
true.
yet, no
He's
mechanical
shown up
effect.
once, but because of that, he has never shown up again.
May just goes to view, watch any skip jump or hyper races that are being broadcast out recently, because middle of the season, and he wants to keep up and see how people are doing and how it's going.
Yeah, you guys have the base supplied cable TV channels that you can watch sporting events and you guys like rec room.
And
I don't know anything about what you just said, but they're there.
Yeah.
Basically racing tiny fighter jets through asteroid fields.
Now this is pod racing.
Try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Oh God. Yeah, it's potentially a couple days later, you guys are able to do stuff you want to do off camera, shopping and all that stuff. You guys are getting ready for a morning patrol route when the base alarms start blaring, and you hear coming over your guys' internal comm systems or wherever you're at, you just hear the call for you guys to mount up in your mechs, and you will be briefed on a mission as you guys head out. Because it sounds like there is a distress call coming from the refuge. You guys know the refuge is essentially the underground city that Demai, basically that's where they started from before they came back out above ground. So it's like this huge underground city essentially that is having a potential, as you guys are getting ready, you hear of they're being attacked by an untagged Colossus near one of the refuge entrance.
Really screwed the pooch.
Well, all right. Yeah, May just gonna call for Yeet and pivot to. All right, guys, come on, let's mount up and get going. We gotta get there quick. And has anyone seen Danger? Where has he been? I haven't seen him for several days now.
Extended therapy with group rage management.
As long as not stuff in a
he
damn
sent me a
Venom,
direct
yeah.
message. Does he not like you?
May just
I
pause
got
for a
that message
moment.
too, actually.
Gets on the comment, go checks up. She's like, yeah,
Are you
sorry.
not in the group chat?
No, it goes straight into spam. That's the issue.
Oh, do you
That-
not like
yeah.
us?
Actually, quite funny. Actually, quite funny.
No, I have some really strict filters on my messaging here.
Yeah, you
Hold
explain
on.
that to us later after I kick your ass. You're not gonna fucking spam filter us. That's not okay. You're our group leader.
All right, yeah, you guys
You just gotta-
make your ways to the your mechs. You get all loaded up and ready. Unknown where danger is at, but heading towards danger itself. Like that turn of phrase I just did. That's pretty good.
Can you say it again?
Very,
That's
very
called
smooth, very
foreshadowing.
clever.
As you guys load up into your mechs, Raptor briefs you on there's some sort of kaiju colossus attacking one of the entrances of the refuge. The automated defenses that this entrance of the refuge has failed to slow down this colossus. So they have called for the nearest NVDF assistance.
Now, you said this was an unnamed, but do we recognize what type it is?
You guys don't know yet. Nobody knows off the top of their heads. Maybe you guys, if you guys see it, you might be able to identify it, but the information has not been shared.
They're underground and they got fucking their shit rocked, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, basically they're like sealed up, locked the doors. The automated defenses are not doing their jobs. And that's when they call you guys.
All right. Omen Squad, let's hustle out. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to switch you guys
Fucking
to a
runs for
new
Bebop.
map. This might take a
new
minute.
map.
He's rock steady.
I had 0 credits before we were given that 500 credits, and I have 0 credits again. I already spent that full 500.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
hilarious. I have
It's just-
875.
I was
It's all
missing
discharged.
one library chip. Oh, and I'm booted out of the game. Okay, fine. I'll give the 500 credits back.
I have
Dang.
1,434 credits.
That's pretty good.
I bought my last library chip, so now I have all the library chips, and I bought a couple antitoxins.
Jokes on the
A lot
GM.
of poison.
That 500 credits is going to get me at least one bulk of adamantine.
Hell yeah.
I don't think that's true, actually.
I don't think it is either.
That's
However, the amount of money that I had before, combined with, shall do
I think
it.
my favorite purchase I made was that I bought the reconfigurable clothes. So now I have one outfit that's like the uniform and workout clothes and like various forms of environmental
That's good.
clothing and a kaiju ball outfit.
I think absolutely the most satisfying purchase I've ever made in Starfighter is doing this 3 bulk of adamantine.
Understandable.
Okay.
I have found how to break this game in a more specific way than I ever thought possible, and it's great. And it's all through CRB, really. That's the bitch of it. Like outside of the giant.
That's pretty impressive. But yeah, as we're riding in, Mages is just like, so anyway, there's no reports on what is attacking them. They're basically panicking. It's like, oh, defenses didn't fight this thing off. That's good news for us. Hey, you think if it's a new one, we'll be able to name it?
I think that is the usual procedure, right?
We're gonna kill it.
Yeah, but we get to decide what to put on its tombstone.
Yeah, we get to decide what how what it's named by, what goes in our files and our reports.
I think so. If it's a totally new one.
Hell yeah. And would like to, as this is modus operandi, Magus is flying probably at least 60 feet up above the others as we traverse our way.
I'm just kind of plodding along in my warthog looking way.
Yeah, we're certainly an interesting crew of mechs here. We have a warthog, a cat, and a dragon. We're definitely working our way towards a good old-fashioned Megazord, friends.
Combining mechs are definitely a rule set we could do. ST, how's your?
We should.
Are you stuck on the other map still?
Yes, it says waiting on GM.
All right, let's see what happens.
Now it's waiting for the adventure to begin. Now it's off we go, and now
I'm
stuff
always
is
waiting for the
happening.
adventure to begin.
All right, there we go. I see you coming in now.
Maps are building.
Ooh, that's pretty in pink over there.
Oh, okay, continuing to fall into place, literally and figuratively.
I think we're in Arizona.
I was thinking more of New Mexico, actually.
Maybe Utah.
Everywhere films in California and says that it's New Mexico or Arizona.
Mm.
No,
there's
this
like
is
that.
absolutely Utah. This is like,
That's not Utah.
oh no, there's some great fucking places.
Southwest
in
Utah?
Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zion.
There are, I
National
agree.
Park.
No, I agree. I'm just
This is
saying, I don't think it's
exactly
Utah.
like that shit with the spires.
Very arches.
Yeah, lots of them. After a while, you stop taking pictures of rocks, and you're just like, yeah, that's enough.
That's a rock.
Why is it the first time I pick up my mini, every single time it like teleports me somewhere crazy?
I don't know. It just like it makes it you want to like chuck it.
Yeah. Every
It's
time
like-
I yeet.
It's like I pick it up and it thinks
I
that
never
the
had that
mouse is
issue.
somewhere off on the other side of the map for some reason.
Yeah. Who knows? Tailspire's
I
weird.
like these retaining walls that you've built here. I've done similar things for many clients.
All right. Yeah, you guys get here. You guys, what's your guys' plan?
Pretty much finished my Hero Forge new mech too, and I forgot to like finalize and get the image.
Oh,
Mini.
ain't that the way?
Want
Next
to
time,
kind of
next time it'll be
throw,
Next time, baby.
throw a scan of some kind out. See what we can see what we can see or find as we approach the city entrance. The gates we're sent to.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Hey, I still haven't rolled above a 10 on these.
awful, truly awful.
It's a 15.
I'm at 12.
I'm at 20 on this.
I think you
perception
get
roll.
bonuses from your mech.
I don't
Close.
remember.
Hang on.
Wait, are we supposed to upgrade our mechs?
Yeah,
Should be
to
tier
tier 4.
Yeah, I just did that earlier today too. Don't worry.
You'll be fine. Don't worry.
I don't.
I can do the bare minimum right now. You know, just clicking from 3 to 4.
I think
on
that
the
we
thing
just
to
use
auto-populate
Yeet's
most of it.
perception, so that's 30.
So Yeet notices, and not everybody else does. That
It's
there
because
is,
of the height. Again, I'm telling you, you got to be bigger.
One is literally flying.
I'm
Shut
significantly
up.
higher in the air than you.
You got to be bigger.
Yeet doesn't understand what flying means because he also thought he could take out Sharpwing or whatever, because
Yeah.
Sharpwing was just gonna fly up and drop that guy.
He wasn't gonna fly 75 feet in a round. He can throw 75 feet. That's them's the rules.
So as both Magus and Yeet, you guys notice with your respective mechs, that there does appear to be a large, well, not large, a colossal kaiju trying to tear its way into the doors at the entrance, this entrance of the refuge. You guys notice that there are two large automated defense cannons that have seemed to had the shit rocked out of them, and they are not operating anymore.
Oh, that's not
Good.
good.
The repair function on the old Fallout 4 build.
As we
Do we have this
approach,
workshop unlocked or not?
I make a skill check to recognize this big boy, this big beastie boy.
Sure. Give me a, let's
Oh, there it
say,
goes. Never mind.
Professional Huskar.
yeah, I'll allow it.
All right.
Are you sticking with life science for these?
Yeah.
Like we talked about? Yeah.
Well, hell yeah. That's a 16 on the die for a total of 29.
So Snapdragon Magus, you see this thing and you recognize it as a what's known as a casserole.
Casserole.
It's a casserole? Oh, man.
It's gonna be.
All right, guys. We
This
have
thing is a
casserole
god.
ahead of us. Sorry, casserole.
Casserole.
That's no good.
Casserole.
You can't tell a Midwestern boy that we're fighting a casserole. I want to eat it.
These are a known species of kaiju, so then it's not like a whole new species. But I'll give you one piece of information if you want to know about it.
Favorite color?
Special abilities.
It has a gaze ability.
Oh no.
Like, what's that mean?
Like get petrified? Does it just shoot us with laser eyes?
Yeah.
You guys would know that it has the ability to cause paralysis
That's
if you
fucked.
make eye contact with it.
Like our mech or us? I guess it's the same, huh?
It would be with you. Yeah.
Okay, so that begs the question then: would we be able to like shutter our mechs? I guess the window out of our cockpit and just watch it through view screens and then not be affected by this? Do we have view screens out of our cockpit?
Can we employ large mirrors as though we are
Is this like a Robotech? Are our mechs like Robotech style where there's a clear cockpit, or is this more like Gundam style where it's fully encased and we can't actually see out of it except through video cameras?
My
would probably-
mirror shield will
Probably
take care of
depend on
this.
your mech. I think there's different designs, but probably whatever you want your mech to be.
I feel like May just would have like just right there on the top of his head where that little white spot is. That's just a clear canopy.
I know Pivot definitely does not have any like
No.
glass or windows or transparent steel or whatever the hell they call it in Star Wars.
No, mine is very utilitarian and boar like. That is the crest of Eats family. Is a fucking mean looking boar, and that's what Yeet chose for his mech.
And
It's very small eyes, tiny beady eyes.
I will let you know that this is a magical colossus, and its gaze ability does allow it to ignore objects.
What?
oh,
Like it can phase through shit?
It's
No, like it can look through shit.
it
Oh,
can look
look.
through shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
has
matter.
X-ray vision gaze.
It's
All
fucking
right, good to know.
Superman.
So it does affect
Bullshit.
us. Even
It
It's
does
some
affect you.
DC bullshit, man. I don't fucking like it.
Follow up. One last question: is this like one that would be large enough to be classified for a name, or
So you know that casseroles are still considered a lesser colossi, but they are like one of the most dangerous lesser colossi out there, like species.
Hmm.
All right.
No namey.
They're usually not named. They often don't get tagged. They are often, you guys remember from your trainings and stuff like that. They typically don't like attack areas like this.
So the question asks, does this count towards our kill count of colossi?
Every colossi
Always.
does.
yeah, of course.
No matter if they're like,
If it has the Colossus tag, it counts.
fuck yeah. All right.
Even though there's no tag system in Starfinder.
All right. Yeet, pivot, divide and conquer. Go in from one side of each of you. I'll provide support from up top. Let's get this thing off the refuge doors. Let's save the day.
Yeah, Pivot's definitely gonna try to like reposition it to pull it away.
You will
I'm gonna
try.
definitely just throw my fucking big rock at it from this distance to get its attention.
Smart. Can we move in
so-
closer before
Yeah,
initiative time?
I'll allow you guys to move in a little closer before initiative pops off.
Cool. I would like to as well. I'm
Definitely be
using the
as
wrong-
literally as close as you'll let me get.
Yeah, I think that that little cliff edge there is probably as close as you're going to be able to get before it reacts.
Makes sense.
Clue, where do you want to be?
I guess. Can I be on the other side of this dead tree that's next to my friend Pivot?
Like over here? The other side of the dead tree.
Yeah. We're
Over there?
Yeah.
Or do you want to like come around from this side?
I would like to
Circle
come
all there.
around from that side. Yes, that's much better for this devastating throw.
All right, we'll do that. Let's get some initiatives.
Hell
For
yeah.
initiative, well, I got an 18, so it's an 18.
21 from Magus.
15.
Right, this guy has a very good initiative bonus of +0.
Hey, same
Hey, look, I
Z's.
rolled a 19.
Hell yeah.
Hey, look at you. Good for you.
Boo.
Look at you, King.
All right.
Hey, can I still throw that rock at him, though?
Yeah, I'll allow one toss, and that's
Oh,
where
nice.
shit's gonna happen.
Well,
What
my
kind of benevolent
friend,
GM you are.
I am very kind. I probably
take
shouldn't
back my
allow it.
booing. I'm sorry.
my friend. That was a 15 on the dice for a 24.
24 will hit.
I should bring up the rules for averting your gaze, huh?
Okay, please accept this. I don't know anything about this thing because Yeet doesn't know about those types of things. So I'm just going to make this bludgeoning instead of one of my other things without spending any points. Oh, I rolled a goodish 7 and a 3. That makes 10 plus. Devastating throw is plus 11, so 21 bludgeoning.
Ouch. Okay, you hit it and did 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Do I get its attention? That's
That's
really the goal.
Yeah, you do.
Excellent.
It's kind of silly that a Colossus has such a stupid fucking aura ability, essentially, for a gaze. It's got a range on it that is like so short.
Yeah, the whole scale of mechs and kaiju kind of bothers me a little bit. It's still fantastic, and I'm having a great time. But
Well, it's
the like scale sometimes, I'm like,
It's just kind of, it should have like a
Kinks
much
to be
longer
worked out. Yeah, for
gaze
sure.
ability.
I would, adjust that as you feel you need to, honestly.
yeah.
Well, we're going to see what happens here. Magus, it's your turn.
Oh, I just got kind of casually. So I'm like 150 feet from this thing. Okay. Do I want to just? I guess Magus is going to go for the tried and true of. All right. Sorry. All right. Yeet pivot. You know the drill. Let's get him. Take him down quick and hard and fast. And, get him on the big boy there. Give everybody a +1 to hit him. And then I'm going to take a single shot with my laser rifle. So, like the Snapdragon, the mech's mouth kind of opens up and a little gun nozzle extends out of it and then lights it up and fires. I have some ridiculous bonus on this thing because mechs are crazy. Yeah, are crazy. It's a 12 on the die for a total of 28 against EAC.
Holy shit!
28
you say what?
Gonna hit.
Yep.
A 12 on the die for a total of 28, and he's an envoy, folks.
Again, mechs are
he's
ridiculous.
Also in a mech.
Bonuses. That's exactly average damage with a 1 on die and a 6 on die for a total of 11 points of fire or just fire damage.
11 points of fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
He's still a charisma-based character. Like, that's fucking great.
Well, so also mechs, the attack bonus is based off your BAB or your piloting ranks. And I have max piloting ranks plus my archetype can let me increase my vehicle's piloting ranks by 1.
Ah, nice. Yeah, it's like a preliminary.
Yeah, so I basically have I technically have a +6 piloting modifier because of shenanigans. Hey, that's my turn.
Take your shenanigans, man. It's working.
All right. You shoot this thing and it turns towards you, and it is this monstrous. It's got 4 arms. It's got 3 eyes in its head with these huge wings. It has a wildly weird
uglier Goro.
It's got
a
weird mouth thing in its stomach. Yeah, I'm gonna drop the picture of what it looks like in the our Discord so you can see what this art.
Are we fighting a giant Skittermander right now?
Guys, this thing looks like a giant oversized Stridermander. So hope it doesn't start shooting tongue out of that mouth, because I might be a little more disturbed.
It is. They're kind of terrifying.
I love this art.
It's pretty good. But it is instead going to move towards you guys. It does not see Yeet all the way over there because it does not look.
I threw a rock at it. I threw a rock at it.
No, we want it to come to me. I'm the vanguard. Let it come to me.
I'm so mad though.
I don't even see you. Where
I
are
feel
you? Oh, there you
unimportant.
are over there.
I mean,
He
he
talked
threw a
me
rock
into
at
this
it.
round the corner shit, and
I
then
also
fucking was like, yeah,
Shot it with
that's
a giant
fine.
laser.
Oh yeah,
So
that
it's-
thing's spooky.
It's gonna come at Pivot, and Pivot, I need you to give me a what type of save would this be? Why does it not say what it is?
If it's a gaze attack, I'd say fortitude.
But also would assume it's a
Could be low.
fortitude save.
I hope it's
Um,
fortitude, but
I
it
would
could be.
Look it
assume
up because
blue.
Archives and Ethos never released Mechageddon.
Let me just double check.
I have the Mechageddon book handy, but that's a little cheaty.
It is a fort save.
Oh, good. 25.
You save.
I don't like the
Please.
surprise in your tone.
No, it's actually the same ability that the mountain eel has, and we're all familiar with the old mountain eel.
Love a
Oh,
good mountain eel.
But this thing is going to come at Pivot, and it's going to unleash a big old multi attack on Pivot because it also has big range or reach.
Makes sense.
I don't add anything. Hephaestus stat block for my mech should be right for the ACs, right? I
Yes.
don't have to add anything.
Probably. All right, so that first one is it lashes at you with a bite. I don't know what your guys' ACs are off, so I'm gonna say this and try not to sound like an asshole. Does a 32 hit?
It does.
Okay.
You still sound like an asshole. Though. I mean,
I
it's
really-
incredible. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, Fulcrum does have a high
You're a real
AC,
asshole.
but
Five.
not
All
that
right,
much.
so that it's gonna bite at you for 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it's gonna claw at you twice. I'm assuming an 18 to miss.
Yeah.
2 18s. It misses you both times with its claws. All right. Yeet, you now see this nasty looking creature.
I only take 16 because I have a little bit of hardness. Right?
All right. I don't know that I can close the gap.
Hardness
In
2.
one. I can't even see my measurement tools to see how far I am. Everything's gone blurry on this map. It's weird.
You're 160 feet away.
Oh, definitely can't without doing like a bunch of points. So I will just throw rock. Still, that's the best I can do for you, buddy. I'm sorry. Though, could I throw 2 rock as a full action at a penalty?
Maybe.
I mean, you built the thing.
Because your mech just throws literal rocks, right?
Yeah, it's like me. It
But you don't
snouts them
have
up and throws them.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a special rock.
No.
Okay. Yeah, you can. There's plenty of rocks about. You can.
I have a drill
can chuck-
nose and
Yeah,
I can
you
make
can chuck
rocks.
2 rocks at the full attack penalty.
Okay. Well, that ain't gonna do it. That's a 6 on the die. But the 19 off 2. So 24 to hit.
That will hit.
How is your
All
to
right.
hit bonus with your mech so low?
It's +9 to my. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not adding my bad.
Yeah, you should. If you, when you're on your sheet, if you click the little gear icon next to the bonus on the attack, it'll actually show the difference between the base and then what your bonus will be.
Hang on. I'm on my sheet.
Mm-hmm. So if you're on the quick tab of it on Hephaestus,
Yeah.
down there where it shows lists your different weapons, click on that gear icon next to where it's at next to the bonuses for attack, and then it should pull up a sidebar that says
Best.
base, and then then Geet, and have show you what the two different numbers are for the pluses.
Well, I show a base of +9 for this, but I don't see anything for Yeet.
Oh, you might have to add a
Hephaestus.
operator on there,
Yeah.
Ah,
or like you said, just add your bab on, which is full, so that'd be +5, so that'd be 14.
yeah. So, what did I say for the first one? Shit,
I think your first
6. 6 on the die. Well, +14. That's 20.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I thought it might be. It was only a
Even
6.
with get 'em.
I don't count the low numbers. Anyway, let me roll these 2d8. I'm sorry. All right, I got a 6 and a 4. That's 10 plus 10, 11, 21.
All right.
Again,
Math.
that's 42 in 2 rounds, or 1.5 rounds.
Pivot. This thing is now in your mech's face, and it is awfully angry.
What I was hoping was going to happen. First, I'm going to spend 2 power points to replenish, so I gain an extra D8 of my shield points back. How many do you get back base at the beginning of your turn? Is it 2?
Your tier.
Yeah, with your tier. Okay.
I believe so.
4 plus 1d8. 4, so 8 shield back. All right. And then I'm gonna try to trip it.
It's a big boy.
Yep. Spend 1 more power point to aim. I've got a trip weapon. It's still EAC +8, right? Because you let me use the entropy strike.
Yeah, you have your special entropy stuff.
13, 17, 31, 37.
You could stop counting at 31.
37.
37 to hit.
EAC +8.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so they are tripped.
I don't like that. But I don't like that
and
at
then
all.
I will raise my shield.
Alrighty. Round 2. Snapdragon. There's now a tripped.
I forgot to get him too.
Yeah, you didn't need to roll that high.
I didn't even roll that high. It was a 13 on the D20.
If this was a 2E game, that would have been a crit on a trip attempt.
All right, so should I just? I should probably. Well, no, they're prone. That means they have bonuses against range attacks now. That does not help me pivot.
It helps me because now they can't full attack. So
Yeah, but now they have a higher AC against my attacks.
Don't you have like grenades? Or I feel like I always feel like if you're right above something that's prone, they shouldn't get the bonus.
They do.
But that's a feat. There's like a feat for that.
I think Magus is actually going to spend the turn. All right, that was good effort. You guys are getting down on him. Just keep getting him. We'll take him out in no time at all. We got to keep Refuge safe to get him as a move action. And then as a standard action, I am going to... Hold on. Does... blah, 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 blah. Universal. Yeah. And then Magus is going to look down at the Casa Carol and like, hey, you, big, red, and ugly. Better get off your ass, your lazy ass, and take a few more punches. Else we're going to turn you into mom's old-fashioned casserole for dinner. I'm going to attempt a clever feint. This is going to be a bluff check against a DC of 15 plus 1.5 your level, or 10 plus your bluff, whichever is higher. I got a 29.
You succeed.
So it is going to be flat-footed to everybody until the end of my next turn. So flat-footed and a +1 to hit. That's my turn.
Super rude. All right. Well, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to stand up. And then it's going to be really mad. And it's going to, it's just going to reach out and touch someone. And that someone is Pivot. Does a 30 hit?
Barely, but yeah.
All right.
Or not barely. I'm at 27 with my shield raise. Not barely. Yes.
That's going to be 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, so that's my 8 shield back down. And then, sorry, how much damage did you say?
23.
23. And then hardness. Okay. I'm at 38 out of 55 HP.
All right. I'm going to kill
Is that
one
a
of you.
failure?
No. Oh, 38 out of, what is it, 55?
Yeah.
Is that, oh,
Is it-
fuck, I never remember what it actually is.
Is it at a quarter or?
I thought it was a third.
2/3. When you're reduced to 2/3, its remaining hit points.
Okay.
So it's every third it goes
it?
down.
So then that happens once.
So you have one failure happening.
Mhm.
Go ahead and roll a d20 to figure out what system you're failing.
A 1. I don't remember if that's good or bad for me. I don't remember if you want to roll low or if you want to roll high.
That might be bad for you because it's your upper limbs.
I think most of my important stuff is actually in my. Wait, did you say upper or lower?
Upper limbs.
So yeah, that's
upper.
my upper limbs is the whip and the shield. I still have my claws though, so I'm still good at damage, but I'm less good at tripping and defending myself.
Yep. So yeah, so you take a -2 penalty to attack rolls.
That's all right. Switching to claws, I guess.
All right. Yeet, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to spend 2 power points to phase over into a flanking position.
Ooh.
Actually, it'll end up being probably like 4 power points, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But I digress. And then I will open up with a gyro drill. So that should be a plus 14 to this. Oh, we love it. 16 on the die. So it's 30.
That is gonna hit.
All right. The fun thing about this is the first time a drill bit hits and deals damage to a target, the weapon gains the penetrating special property. So the next round, hang on, let me get rid of these weird rolls. The
Penetrating just
next
ignores the
round, it just ignores hardness equal to 3 times my tier. So it ignores 12 hardness.
Oh well, it's a living thing. It doesn't have hardness.
Everything has hardness.
Well,
Your mom has hardness.
we can talk later.
Your
about that.
mom's super hardness.
And if she
about me.
And if she doesn't, she's about to. I'm gonna get hit for that one later.
She'd like to.
Alrighty. Pivot, it's your
So-
turn again.
Hang on, I gotta roll damage.
Oh, that's right.
Well, that is a 5 and a 5. So 10. A fucking 10. God, plus 11. 21. I am consistent as
Alright.
fuck.
It is still alive.
After this.
All right. I spent 2 power points to replenish again and rolled a 1. Oh wait, I rolled a D4. It's a D8, isn't it? Yep. Never mind. Cool. Hold on. Aha, 8. So 12, which actually puts me back up to full.
Nice.
I have 11 shield points. Okay, and then I'm gonna full attack. Got flanking and flat-footed, right? And get him.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm adding 3, and then I'll spend 2 power points to aim both times for another D4. First attack. 16, 30, 33.
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do it.
And I have enough to devastating hit once. So I'll do that now. Oh, where'd my D? Oh no, D8. Okay.
Hell yeah, devastating hit, baby.
And 19 slashing damage on the first one.
Okay. Math is hard.
Damn. Almost a nat 20, but rolled a 2 instead. But 5, 19, 20, 22 against EAC.
22 against EAC is gonna hit.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
4, 9, 18 slashing with my adamantine claws.
It is still alive, but it looks worse than it did earlier.
That's good. I would hate it if it looked better.
Yeah, if it looked better, that'd be a bad sign for everybody involved.
Yeah.
It gets stronger the more damage it takes.
Yep, I'd be scared.
Crazy.
I'd be terrified.
Honestly.
That'd be a really cool creature
It's very
mechanic.
Clue-like behavior. I don't like it.
Sebastian Shaw,
I don't like it.
Marvel Comics.
All right, it goes up to Magus. This thing is still fighting.
All right, cool. So it is going to be flat-footed to the end of my turn.
Whoa, your cats are going like my cats.
Yeah, they said it's caused some trouble. I'm going to activate my aim ability for the PP, as I also want to unleash a full barrage with my missile battery.
You're gonna aim with your PP?
Yes, I'm aiming with my PP. We are going to be doing 3 missiles at a -5 penalty for each of these attacks against this thing. But with aim, I get to add a D4 onto each of these. And it's against his flat-footed KAC.
I don't like any of this.
All right. So at a -5, the first one is going to be a 15 plus 10 is a 25 KAC.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one is going to be a 13 KAC.
Nope.
13 misses.
And then the third one is going to be a 17 KAC.
17 misses.
Or, sorry, 27. I didn't add my bonus onto that one.
27 hits.
17 total for that. All right, and I'm also going to turn this into a devastating hit. So rather
Mechs are
than
bonkers.
D6s, these are going to be D8s.
Mechs.
Love
So
it, baby.
2 hit. So this is about to be 4D8.
It is just pure like power fantasy.
Yeah, it's as a GM, I'm just like, oh man. There's no
Here's
good way
the
for me to
coolest
make
thing
this.
you've
Like,
ever fought in any TTRPG game. Now take it down in 3 rounds.
Let's see here. 10, 24, 32 points of fire and piercing damage.
all right, it's still alive.
Oh, that's everything I got there. No bonuses for you guys. Sorry, I tried.
Sorry, we're flagging still.
It does
I
not
wanna
look good.
kill
It
it.
looks very mad.
Oh, wait. I misread something. That -5 penalty was if I fired 4 missiles. I still have 1 more attack.
Holy shit. Kill
Wait,
this
there's
thing.
more.
Oh, fuck
Let
it.
Magus get one. Let
That's an
Magus
18 on the
one.
D20, a 2 on the D4 for aim, and then plus 10 bonus at the -5 penalty, so that'll be a total of 30.
Yeah, that hits.
That'll do it. Come on, baby.
For minimum
the
5
plant
points of
cook.
damage.
Oh. Come on, give it to
All
him.
right, it is still standing.
Damn it.
Fuck
So
you.
close.
All right, it is very angry now, so it is going to again multi-attack. I know where you're at. The bite is going to go towards pivots. That's going to be a 32 to hit.
Not that it wouldn't matter.
For 21 points of damage. And that is it's just piercing damage. Oh, weird. Yeah.
That takes me down to the next failure,
That's not
I
good.
think.
Does 30 hit you
No,
also?
no, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. I lied. 30 does hit me though.
All right.
So this one will
It's
definitely
gonna
take me down.
hit you with another claw for 20 points of damage.
I am down to 10 hull points left.
Oh, jeez.
So I think that actually takes me into that. Yeah, that takes me like into my last third. That doesn't matter though, right? It's just at the
Yeah, it's just when you hit the threshold, it's just like
yeah.
a
So there's like
starships.
2 failures and then a 0. So yeah,
Yep.
I'll hit my second one now.
Yeah.
20.
Yep.
3.
I like it.
It's your upper limbs again.
So my whip and my shield are now wrecked, right? Is it malfunctioning and then wrecked, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna use my claws to kill it anyway.
It still has one more attack.
Yeah. It could put me
And-
down. It could absolutely, if it hits me again, which it almost certainly will.
It's definitely gonna, because I want that power fantasy as a GM.
Fair. Understandable.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
gonna be a 31.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, GM, question.
What?
I have inspiring boost. So,
Oh, I should be
oh,
taking
never
damage,
mind.
too.
It's a standard action.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
and I keep forgetting about how vanguards work. I could have done so much more damage by spending entropy points that I've been collecting every time I got hit. Damn it!
Never mind. Just ignore me.
It's a
I
lot.
thought it
to
was a
juggle.
reaction.
It's
It
a
is.
lot.
There's so, especially in a mech, because I've got like power points and entropy
Yeah.
points. I was like
No.
keeping track of them separately, and it's separate.
Yeah, I 100% understand.
So
Been
how
there,
much damage was
been
that?
there.
It's another 20.
Yeah, I had 10 hull points left, so my mech is down. And I should take damage too. I don't know how much.
I never remember how that works.
I can figure it out while you go to the next
Yeah.
person if you would like. Just keep it
Yep.
moving.
It goes to Yeet and his Bebop.
Okay. Well, I've already hit it with my drill. I would like to do a devastating hit. Because I get 3 per round. I'm gonna just go ahead and do a devastating hit on that with my drill. So that makes those D10s instead of the D8s. And it's a 20, or hang on, that's a 12 plus 14, that's 26 to hit.
That is more than enough.
Without flanking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, I don't think you're technically flanking, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess we're not anymore, huh?
Oh, shit.
it
Hey,
still hits though.
ST.
Yes.
If a mech
Too
is
soon,
destroyed,
Doge.
additional
Oh,
damage dealt to the mech is instead dealt to a random operating side with a DC 20 reflex save to take half damage.
So there was
Yo.
10 left
So-
over.
Yep.
I rolled 2 D10s, right? I got a 0 and I got a 0-0.
I mean,
That's
that's
100.
2 tens.
That's
Yeah,
2 10s.
That's 2 10s,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
That makes that then 31 piercing.
All right. Well, it had 2 hit points left, so I hope.
Damn
you
it, so
can-
I could've killed
drill
it again?
through this thing to the ground.
All right. It drops with a like agonizing scream and
And then
falls to the ground.
As I have a swift action that I can burst out of my mech. I'm running straight for my boy.
Over.
I just took 10 points of damage, so I'm like,
No, you actually
Totally
don't take
fine.
anything because your mech is only wrecked. It's not destroyed. It's when a mech takes damage that exceeds twice its hit points, it is destroyed.
Oh,
But if it hits 0, it is only wrecked. So you don't take damage unless you're completely destroyed.
Yeah. It's this big creature
all right, I misunderstood.
drops to the ground. It lets out a scream. You guys are getting, the comms coming in over your guys' stuff about what's going on, what's happening.
Whose house? Run's house. I said, whose house?
But that's we'll end it tonight as you guys are at the front of this refuge, and you're receiving call from Raptor saying,
that one up the yeet.
Huskars, just stand guard until the rescue convoy gets here. Once they're here, I need you guys to follow the convoy in on foot to make sure everything is good inside. We're hearing a second distress call coming from inside the facility now.
Aye.
Well, shit.
And we will pick it up in 2 weeks as you guys will venture into the refuge to help this last distress call.
Hopefully have less technical issues. Yeah.
Hopefully less
Don't look
technical
into
issues.
Don't look into it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for
Don't expect much out of us, and
staying with
then
me
we will
tonight.
keep just hitting
Yeah.
that
Thanks for
bar.
running.
It'll be fine.
Thanks for letting me drop at least one mech. I think if there were 4 of you tonight, I don't think I
You
would have
earned
done
it.
that.
No, probably not.
No.
Or if I had
Probably
rolled,
not.
a 3 instead of a 1 on the last die.
Maybe if I would have remembered how my character is supposed to work.
I don't know. They make these guys just
Likewise,
tanks
I've
with
been-
HP,
I've
but
been hitting plus
they're so easy for mechs to
5
hit.
less than what I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
mechs
a
are
long
just
time.
bonkers.
Like